Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. My name is John Kirchner, and this is Motivational Mondays. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is Motivational Mondays? Well, I'm glad that you asked. You know how throughout the week you have particular days that have a certain kind of vibe, a certain kind of feel to it. Like for instance, Wednesday, or as some people like to call it, Hump Day. It's the middle of the week. You're thinking to yourself, I've already gotten past the majority of it. Now I only have one more day, and then it's the weekend again. And before you know it, Friday hits. Boom! It is exciting. You're pumped up. You're thinking, Friday, it's here. The weekend's here. I'm so excited. So now you can relax. Because why? It's the weekend. Then Saturday rolls around, or as I like to call it, lazy day. You're thinking to yourself, I don't have to get up early. I can sleep in late. In fact, I can stay in bed all day if I want. I can watch movies or do whatever. And the thing is, whatever it is you end up doing that day, doesn't matter. Why? Because it's Saturday. Then you've got Sunday. Sunday hits, and man, I get excited because I get to go to church, and I love singing with everybody in there. And thank God my church seats over 3,000 people, because when you've got that many people singing, nobody can hear just how badly you are. And then the dreaded day comes. Dun, dun, dun. Monday. And for some reason, seems like mostly everybody hates Mondays. I have no idea why. I was talking to a guy on the phone the other day. I said, so how's your day going? He said, it's going. I said, what do you mean by that? He said, well, it's Monday. I said, and? He said, well, I had this fantastic weekend. Now here I am at work. Sucks. I said, buddy, you have got that all wrong. I said, first of all, you've got a job. I said, do you know how many people are out there looking for work and can't get a job? I said, second, you just told me you had a fantastic weekend. You could be the envy of your whole workplace. You could be telling everybody about this fantastic weekend you had, all the awesome things you did. And third, I will bet that job that you're complaining about being at right now probably paid for that fantastic weekend you just had. Now you see, me on the other hand, I love Mondays. I look at it Mondays like this. It's a brand new week. You've got a clean slate. It's almost as if you're going, boop, hitting that reset button. And you have all kinds of new opportunities, possibilities. You have a chance to do a better week this week than you did last. It's up to you. So when your Monday rolls around, think of it as, hey, this is a brand new week. I've got a clean slate. I can go, boop, reset, and I can have a fantastic week now. It's up to you how you want to look at it. Do you want to look at it in a negative way, like the guy who says, Monday sucks? Or do you want to look at it in a positive, uplifting way where you're thinking, today is Monday, and I know that I'm going to have a fantastic week? Well, let me tell you a little bit about me. When I was 17 years old, I was in a horrific car accident. I broke my neck and it left me a quadriplegic, paralyzed from the neck down. I cannot tell you how many people said, you can't do this, you'll never do that, can't do that. All I got was never do this, can't do that, all the time. Now, do you think that for one moment I let that stop me? No way. I went skydiving 18 times, which is basically me just strapped to some other guy falling through the air. But I've gone scuba diving all around the world, which is essentially somebody just dragging me through the water. But I've gone flying in a fighter jet. I've traveled around the world. I even wrestled an alligator. Okay, that one's not true. But I never let this chair stop me from doing anything in life. If anything, it has propelled me to do more in life than I ever would have had I not had my accident. In fact, I always tell people that the night of my accident, I received 3 incredible gifts from God. The first was, of course, gift of life. The second was a second chance at it. And the third is a gift that I feel that doesn't come around all that often in life. And it's the deep understanding of just how important and fragile life truly is. How we shouldn't take anything for granted, yet we seem to almost every day. But it is so important to live each and every day to the absolute fullest. If there's something you want to do out there, you have the opportunity to do it, seize that moment and do it. Don't put it off. Because, quite frankly, you never know what tomorrow's going to bring, or if it's even going to come at all. Now, I know that lately we've been all dealing with this coronavirus and this pandemic. And it is bad. People are dying. It's horrible. And I know that a lot of you are out there thinking, it cannot get any worse than this. And it reminds me of a time when I said the exact same thing. It was 2 weeks after my accident. I was still in the ICU. It was late at night. And I'm staring up at the ceiling. And I'm thinking to myself, being paralyzed from the neck down is the worst thing that could happen to anybody. I have reached the pinnacle of just how badly life can suck. It can't get any worse than this. And right then is when God let me know just how wrong I was. All of a sudden I start hearing all this commotion. I hear this man screaming at the top of his lungs. It was a scream that I'd never heard before, that I pray I never hear again. I called a nurse over and I said, hey, what's going on? What's happening out there? And in a real frantic voice, she said, they just brought in a fireman. And while he was fighting a fire, a beam fell from the ceiling onto his neck. It crushed his neck and pinned him to the floor. And now he has 3rd-degree burns over 90% of his body. All night long, that man was screaming in the most hellacious screams, going through unimaginable pain. My heart went out to this guy. Well, the next morning, when I woke up, it was quiet. So I called the nurse over and I said, hey, is the fireman doing better? I don't hear anything. She shook her head. She said, no, he died. Right then, I realized this could have been a whole lot worse. Who am I to complain about my situation when I'm here and that poor man is not? And even if he was, he would be permanently scarred and disfigured, dealing with the most incredible pain. And top it off, he'd be a quadriplegic. So I stopped complaining because I realized it could have been a whole lot worse. I know that nowadays, dealing with the coronavirus, one of the things that we're not used to doing is having to stay at home. And it's been week after week. We don't even know when it's going to end. And I remember the time that I was forced to stay at home. And it wasn't just at home, but it was in bed at home. I had a pressure sore on my butt. Because of it, I had to stay in bed for 20 months before it healed. Almost 2 years of my life was taken away. Everyone thought, John is going to lose his mind. He's going to close those blinds, turn off his phone, and just fall into a deep well of depression. I said, heck no to that. I kept those blinds open. I kept my phone on. In fact, I was calling people all the time because I figured if I can't go out and about and try and make people smile and laugh and inspire them the best I can, well, then I'll do it on the phone. And I was calling everyone I could think of. I even had a conversation with a girl from Apple tech support for 2 hours. And the extent of the technical support was her saying, try holding the power button down longer. That was it. The rest of it was just us talking. And at the end of the conversation, she told me that this conversation had made her day. Well, I let her know that by her saying that to me, not only did it make my day, but it inspired me to continue doing what I'm doing, inspired me to do it better, do it bigger. And that's really what this is all about. It's getting you inspired, not just for the week, but for every day of your life. And today's message is, first of all, how to have a fantastic week. Realizing that you can boop, hit the reset button and have a fantastic week. Because why? You decide how your week is going to go. And it also lets you know things can always be worse. I don't care how badly you think you've got it. I don't care what you think you don't have. I can guarantee you that there are billions of people around the world that would do anything to be in your shoes. So be thankful to be in the shoes that you're in. So, if you like what you've seen today, then hit the subscribe button and share your fantastic week with me. I want to see them. I want to read them. And don't forget to hit the like button. You know, the little thumbs up thing. Well, can't really do the thumbs up, but you get the point. Share it with a friend. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you know when the next video is going to drop. Or, if you just remember the name of the channel, Motivational Mondays, yes, that's right, then you'll know exactly when it's going to hit. So until then, have a great day, God bless, and I love you.